you ever been in a dance and everyone's enjoying themselves, people dancing, and all of a sudden there's a power interruption, the music goes off. Now then it's put back on. What happens? Drivers need a rhythm. There is a rhythm about attendance as machine operators. Welcome back to Simon Kawa channel. Just talking about if you're in charge and you're doing schedules, try keep drivers on the same start times, keep drivers on the same routes, keep drivers using the same machines. It helps your deliveries, it helps their performance. I know many times it's a difficult thing to do. Maybe the loaders are not there, the product's not there, or this is being fixed, or this is being serviced, but it's just a general message. Routine, there's a power of routine around drivers. Truck drivers, van drivers, even just car drivers, people who are doing it for a job. Even if it's yourself, if you know that if you attend work at the same time and you drive to the place and you're not a driver, but you use your car, it's easier if you start at the same time because of the routine on the roads, the routine on what? On occurrences. So just a quick message to people in charge. If you can, leave people in their routines. If you change the routine, do not moan about how things are going out of shape. It's just a thing to do with rhythm. Machine operators, machinists, the way I call us sometimes, we will dance in a rhythm. If you change the rhythm, do not blame anyone for changing the dance. Okay? Blame it on yourself. Just wanted to talk about the pound as well. The pound's jumped back. Good news. After 2 weeks of undervaluing, it went to $1.15. It's now come back to 1.17. It's a good jump. That means the markets are trusting King Charles III. It's a good thing. The monarch getting Charles in charge, the markets are reacting properly. I've got a few minutes, that's why I'm peeping around on break while my guy does his delivery. I got help today and I have to have a break. I can't come out. Yeah, so I'm telling you guys in charge, I know you people don't like to be told off. It's not being I'm not telling you off, I'm just giving an observation. If you're in charge, try as much as possible, because drivers do not actually have a definite finish time. Many times, let us say 80% of drivers, truck drivers, they never know what time they're actually finishing, because their jobs are mainly job or knock. Once the route is done, you're finished, you've come back, that's your home time. That means, it's especially on multi-drop, it's never definite. But what I'm saying is, that one, people are used to it. But then if you start at a different time, again, it's increasing on the uncertainty. Already you don't know what time you finish, but how about if you don't know what time you start? You're causing people a real huge upset in their little rhythm. So if you're in charge, it's not a tell off, it's just sharing information, it's getting it feedback from drivers. Get us onto the same routine. If you start someone on a certain time, keep them at that same time. Unless it's something huge, do not change that. If you do not get surprised if things are not moving in the right way. Just keep people. I used to work in a place where they had drivers. Some drivers start at, let us say about morning. Other drivers started at 4, other drivers started at 4:15, others at 4:30, 5:15, every interval of 15, there are people who used to start. And I used to wonder, why don't these guys all start at the same time? But actually now I can see what it is. You don't want all the people to turn up at the same time because of the inefficiency of giving them, starting all these vehicles, giving them what they need. But they keep them on the same arrival start time. You get the good results from that. If you want to shift it because this has happened, the delivery is not come, the supplies are not what, that is a huge thing, keeping these drivers on the same start time. That's all I got today. Just keep it the same for us. We're going to dance the same beat. If you try and change the beat, some people, by the time you put the music back on, they don't want to know. They don't want to know. So yeah, the Queen's funeral arrangements, Queen's death, that's all been all over the media here, especially here in the UK. we cannot ignore that it's part of our culture here. I actually had the chance to go there yesterday, go to Buckingham Palace. I saw the floral tributes. I was outside the gate. You know, everyone's going there just to see what's going on. You can't really avoid, and it's a sad thing. You had to just go there, give your respects. People are watching it on tele. You can't actually avoid this because it's, as I say, the monarch, the power of the monarch, the royal family. They once ran the whole, more than majority of the world was under the monarch. You know, so they can't be ignored. People, we've given them our time. And as I say, it's good that King Charles III, from the proclamation news, the markets are believing in the pound again. The values come back up. Maybe that's a good sign. Charles waited all that time. People, they know him by now. By the way, in comparison with his mom, I think for him he has a bit of an opinion. His mom didn't ever say anything, but Charles has spoken about things. Charles spoke about taking refugees to Rwanda. He didn't agree with it. All right. Priti Patel, the one, she resigned. She's the one who was pushing for that. And you know, Priti Patel, actually, her parents came from Uganda. She's connected with East Africa. But as I said, Charles did not agree with it. So he has opinion. If there are things happening, he's going to speak. Climate control, he sang that like a song. Animal rights and things like that, Charles has got an opinion. The markets are loving it, and we will be glad. We don't want, who wants the pound to lose value? If the pound loses value, then everything changes. Then all the things change. So much drama. Especially people who are linked with overseas and abroad, we know about the value of the pound. Very much know about the value of the pound. Okay, I ain't going to stay on too long. I'm just saying the routines in tracking are so very, very, very important. Keep the routines the same if you can. If you cannot do that, then well, it's understandable. But you're hearing it from a driver, experienced driver. Keep us dancing the same songs. If you're going to change the tune, do it gradually. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, that's when I say stay safe. God bless. Love.